I feel like one thing that you will regret the most in life is not trying something that you're passionate about only because you're afraid of what other people will think about you. And I actually used to have this problem. So I've always been like very passionate about fitness, and I've always liked making videos of my physique and making videos of myself lifting weights. But I used to be like really shy, and I used to be really afraid of filming myself at the gym. So for example, like I would be shy to the extent where like I would be ashamed to take out my phone and film myself in front of a mirror. And the thing with that is nobody really gives a fuck. And the worst case scenario, somebody maybe is going to think that you're a little bit cringe. But like, what's wrong with being a little bit cringe? We're all a little bit cringe in our own way. So like, that is not something that should stop you from doing the stuff that you want to do. That is like absolute complete nonsense. And I do understand like the sense where like if you're a little bit younger, maybe you're a little bit unsure. And another issue that I had is I was just kind of generally afraid of confrontation when I was younger because I didn't really know how to fight. I didn't really have the physicality to like be confident in myself, and that did create quite a lot of problems, and that did stop me from doing the stuff that I want to do for a very long period of time. But that is something you can overcome. So like if there is something that you actually really want to do, and if you do really want to fix it, just start doing it. Start doing it slowly. Like for example, if you're really afraid of filming yourself at the gym, start by little steps. First of all, like film yourself in front of the mirror, if that is something that you would like to do. Then afterwards, when you're already kind of comfortable with people being there in general, you can start maybe taking a tripod and you can start filming yourself like doing some kind of lifts and stuff like that. And trust me, as soon as you're going to start doing it, you're going to realize that nobody really gives a shit. And as long as you don't really bother anyone else, like it is absolutely fine. And of course, still with these kind of things, you have to be reasonable. So as you are pursuing the thing that you want to pursue, don't bother other people. Don't put your tripod in front of somebody just because you want to film yourself. Be polite, mind your own business, and people are not really going to care. But the other thing with that is I'm always very surprised when people like have zero shame and when people like don't understand what is it that they're doing. So for an example, like if you look at these like prank videos of like people bothering other people and filming it, and that shit just pisses me off. Like when I see one of those videos, like somebody like bugging a person is just like kind of like creates this rage in me and I just kind of get pissed off. And also, always you see these people filming other people only when there's like a person that is like not as threatening, and only when there is a person that is not like somebody that can like stand up for himself. And then of course they're going to be making these prank videos and filming these people and doing so on, but you never really see them like filming somebody who's like really jacked or somebody who's like dangerous looking because they don't really want to get their ass beaten. I think I even once saw a video of somebody shooting someone because of these kind of prank videos. So there was a guy pranking another guy in a shopping mall, and the guy that was getting pranked actually ended up kind of getting like frightened, I guess, and he pulled out a gun and he shot him, which is crazy. So yeah, that is the other extreme, which like really pisses me off, and you should definitely not do that. It's okay to film other people if they're okay with being filmed. It is okay to interact with other people while you're filming yourself if they are aware that you're filming and if they're okay with it. But don't just unexpectedly film people and do those kind of things. That is just like you being an asshole. But yeah, anyways, do the stuff that you want to do. As long as you don't bother anyone, you're absolutely fine. Okay, well, my day is pretty much over. And today was actually a very lovely day. And once again, I feel like the caffeine intake fixes everything. So, like, I'm so much more happy now when I'm drinking caffeine, and I'm so much more relaxed, and the gym sessions are back to being normal, and everything else is also kind of exactly the way that I want it to be. So, my medicine and the thing that saves me from being angry and disappointed and grumpy is caffeine. So, I feel like I'm going to be consuming caffeine for as long as I live because it is just fucking amazing. Like caffeine is like the best thing ever. And still, you have to practice common sense with caffeine. You shouldn't really abuse it too much. And if you are abusing it too much, you have to realize that at some point you are going to have the downside of consuming caffeine, which is you coming off of caffeine and you being miserable for a few days. But in my case, this misery that I feel when I'm coming off of caffeine is absolutely worth it because of the highs that I get when I'm actually consuming it. So totally worth it for me. Other than that, the day is pretty much over. I still think I think I'm going to go jog today because that is something I finally want to do because it's kind of just like relaxing for me. Plus, it's really nice outside. And also the weight is still coming down quite nicely. So I'm actually almost at a new absolute low. I think I'm a little bit still missing, and then it's going to be like a new absolute low in weight, which is cool. And also, like, if I just look at my physique, it looks quite nice now. I'm gonna add a video of it so you guys can see. But yeah, basically my physique is already starting to look quite nice. And I'm still kind of like at the weird point where I'm lean and it looks good. But if I would be leaner, it would look better, because right now I'm just kind of like a little bit flat still. But it is starting to come along nicely, so I am quite happy with that as well. But okay, I guess nothing else to say for today, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, as I always do.